so wonderful, so wonderful to me. You are so wonderful, yeah, to me. Can't you see? Can't you see, baby?
We're now joined by my man G-Clef. He just sang that wonderful rendition of his own kind of version of Stevie Wonder's "You Are So Beautiful." G-Clef, welcome once again to Philly on the Rise.
Thank you, thank you.
Since you were last on this program, you've been in the studio.
Yes.
Laying down some tracks, putting forth your album. How's that process been?
Well, the process has been pretty steady, you know, because I know exactly what I want to do. And when you find a producer that meshes with you and gels with you, it's a lot simpler and a lot easier. And you know, once you have in your mind what you want and you know where you want to go with it, that makes the process a lot easier.
Now, how did you get there? Because you say that once you have it in your mind where you want to go, how did you get to your mind that this is the creative process I want it to go down? This is what I want my finished product to look like. How did you get to that point?
Well, it all began when I started writing, and when I start writing, I already have, sometimes I have a melody in my head of how I want it to go, and what I'll do is I'll record it on my microphone. I'll just take on my phone, I'll record it so I won't forget how I want it. And then what I'll do at that point, I'll, you know, configure exactly how I want each piece to be, because I have so many factors in it, because I do all my background vocals and I do all my lead vocals.
Sure.
So once I get that together, I go into the studio. I say, look, this is how I want it.
Okay.
And I may have to give them maybe a reference track of a song that sounds similar to that. I said, I want it similar to this, but I don't want it to sound like this, but I just want to give you an idea where I'm going with this, and then that helps the producer. Okay, I know what you want. And then he starts singing. I'll start singing, and he'll think about, oh, okay, you want something like this? And I say, yes. And then he'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll go in, and I'll knock out my background vocals, and then I'll knock out my lead vocals.
Sure, sure.
So.
Now, what's interesting about your situation is that you've decided to be a full-fledged independent artist.
Yes.
So you're not signed by anyone.
No.
Talk us through the process of why be it totally independent, and why not even decide to deal with the industry at all?
Good question. I've gone to so many music conferences. I mean, they used to have like the Philadelphia Music Conference, and they had labels there that was saying what they were looking for. And I stood up and I raised my hand, and I stood up. I said, look, you're saying you're looking for X, Y, and Z. I said, I have that right here. What is it that is keeping me from you signing me if I got what you're looking for?
And what did you decide, what did you find out that it was keeping you from signing?
I learned through my cousin, who is a performer, and he's working with me as well. He's going to be managing me, Dennis Matthews. And he says, Cliff, let me explain something to you, because he has his own independent label, his own management company, his own production company, and he deals with Clear Channel. So he says, it's not about what you know. It's not about who you know. It's who you know in the business that's willing to help you. And I know a lot of people in the business, but for some reason they weren't willing to help me. So I decided, okay, fine. I had to do like Cash Money Millionaires did. Do it yourself, sell out the trunk of your car.
Okay.
And you know, I collaborated with a couple of my friends. Well, one friend who actually graduated from film school. He said he would do my video for me. His name is Larry Moultrie. And he'll also do my promo pictures for me. And that way I can go ahead and get my CD covers done. And I can go ahead and buy my own barcode. And I can just start. It's a lot of legwork, but
sure.
I mean.
And something that the managers offer you is a lot of distribution, a lot more picture notoriety, if
right.
you will. So how will you possibly get that?
Well, again, like doing my performances, I go to a lot of open mic, and every time I perform, like I have friends that come with me, I'll have them videotape me on my phone. Then I can download it on my Facebook page, and that's how I promote myself, through my Facebook page. And I had a young lady that was promoting me by the name of Andrea Jackson. She had put some of my performances on her YouTube page. So I pull some stuff off of there and put that on my Facebook page.
Okay.
And they can also see that it's on YouTube, and they can go up there and I can get my hits from there. And I also sung I was on Showtime at the Apollo back in 2000. I was with a group and we sung a cappella. That's when Steve Harvey was hosting it.
Oh yeah.
And we sung a cappella. We didn't win, but we didn't get booed off. That was all I cared about.
And the Sandman, he didn't come out and okay.
He didn't come out. We didn't get booed off, and that was, and that was the beginning of. That was the main. Right, that point was the beginning of me. Okay, let me go ahead and I got to do what I have to do.
Let's talk about your voice for a little bit, because your voice is awesome.
Thank you.
You have a very, very beautiful voice. I think you started singing at a young age, correct? I mean, what was that kind of dream, this business of singing, if you will?
I would have to say I was around 5 years old.
Okay.
And that I can remember. I remember singing the Jackson 5 on stage.
Okay.
And once I saw them, and I saw Michael, I knew then that's what I wanted to do.
That's what you wanted to do. Gotcha,
and I used to hear my father sing, and my father used to hear me sing, like even at my teenage years, he would overhear me singing, and he says, look, you got some talent, you can really sing.
Okay.
I know you're playing around, but you can really sing. And he gave me a word of advice, because he used to sing, but his voice was raspy because he smoked.
Okay.
He said, do not smoke.
Yeah. Don't smoke, because that's going to kill your voice. Along with your lungs and a couple of other things. So you don't want to go down that route.
And it's just something that I love to do, and I know God gave me this gift for a reason.
Yes.
I'm not sure why, and I guess it doesn't matter why he gave it to me.
Yes.
And I want to be able to show the world what God has given me.
Right.
So,
can we get an offering out here? Because you're preaching now, brother. You got a word inside of you. You got a word inside of you.
I mean, God is good. I mean, I'm on, let me see, they have 6 choirs in my church.
And you're on 7 of them.
I'm on like 4 of them.
Okay. That's enough to keep you busy. That's enough to keep you busy. Let's return back to the album you're working on now. Track 2 or 3 you're on. What's the general sense of this album? Is it like a love, R&B, gospel? What's the sense? What can we look forward to?
This song is a love song, and basically trying to convince particular young lady that one will be interested in, that she doesn't believe that love is out there, and he's trying to convince her that love is out there, and I can give you all the love that you're looking for.
Okay.
I don't want to go too much into it.
Oh yeah, give us something to look forward to. You just want to whet our appetites.
Right. And I'm a balladeer. Okay. I love love songs. Everything I write seems like it's a love song. I would say I have to probably get somebody to write me a upbeat, because everything I write is I'm just like a romantic type guy. I write sad love songs, and I basically write about my life experiences.
So tell me this: if I'm going through something with my lady, and I need to kind of spice the mood up, get her a little bit of happiness, I can pop on a G-Clef CD.
Yes, you can.
Okay, all right.
Won't you hold me tight and never let me go? never, never part.